Welcome back. I just finished the first of Winter in Paradise by Ellen Hildebrand. So good. I bought the second one yesterday, but that's gonna be put on hold for now because if you click this video, you know what's about to come. I also bought Song of Achilles. I asked you guys actually in my video and on my story of what book you want me to do a reading vlog on, my very first reading vlog. This one won by a landslide. I might do, if this goes well, I don't know, I've never done this, but if it does, I might do more reading vlogs of the other books I mentioned, but this was the one that was chosen by majority. You've either read this, you've either seen this. I will say this whole vlog is gonna have spoilers, so if you have not read it and you're planning on it, don't continue watching because I'm gonna be reading this for you guys and updating you about what's going on, my thoughts and all of that, and then we'll end it with my final thoughts. The only issue is when it's overhyped, like I've said multiple times, my expectations are just so high and everyone's saying you're gonna cry at the end, all this stuff. And I don't, so I'm scared that my reactions aren't gonna live up to what everyone else has read and their emotions from this book, but I'm gonna try my best to go in with an open mind. I'm not gonna think about anything. I'm just gonna read this book like I don't know anything about it, which honestly I don't. I didn't even read the back of it. It's not intriguing to me because I don't like Greek mythology or anything like that, so that might be an issue. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna connect to it like everyone else can, but that's why we're here to read it and see. It's about almost 400 pages. I'm gonna read the back real quick just to get a little glimpse because I actually have no idea what I'm about to read. Patroclus? Okay, that's gonna be an issue. How do you say that? Patroclus. Patroclus. Don't come for me, please. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna start this and update you guys, see what happens. Alright, I'll be back. Here we go. Okay, only on page 2, but I just need to say that his father is very rude, not liking him. He's 5. Like, the kid is literally 5. Does he have to be a good runner? Like, kind of rude. Understandable, because he's a king. I don't love him. And then when the other king's son just won the race, and he said that's what a son should be, that's not nice. I think, isn't that gonna be... Okay, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. I'm gonna keep going. I'm literally on page 3, but I just wanted to say that the king is just very rude. Okay, I'm gonna keep going now. I'm now on chapter 3. I just want to know, I mean, obviously for his father, the king's benefit, that's why he brought him to be married or whatever, but he was 9. He said he was the youngest one there. Everyone was like 20 or whatever, and he was 9 years old. I'm just gonna keep going. So I said from the beginning, Greek mythology wasn't for me. I can't even read some of these names. That's how bad it is, but it's just names. I don't care. I'm following the story. I just feel bad for this kid, you know? He's going through it, poor guy. Page 16. I'll come back with my next update. Okay, hold on. So his father just like exiled him? So he accidentally pushed and killed the guy that was trying to steal his dice, but the guy was coming at him. It was an accident. Usually either immediate exile or death, they said, but they're exiling him. He now is 10, an orphan, and lives in Phthia, I think you say it. So honestly, might be better than living with his father because his father sucked. But he's an orphan, so it probably doesn't go too well, is what I'm assuming. Poor guy. He's had it rough and he's only 10. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. I just feel bad. I felt bad this whole time. Okay, I guess I'm just updating every chapter at this point. I don't know. But just realized, well, he kind of just said that this king, like, takes all of these kind of, like, orphan boys because he's gonna start, like, well, not start, but he's gonna make them into, like, an army, I guess, because they're giving him spears and kind of teaching him how to fight and just, like, be better, I guess. But the poor kid keeps dreaming of the guy that he killed, and he's only 10. Like, he's 10, he's traumatized. Understandable. And it's so sad because all the kids play and he just sits, and I feel so bad. He just needs a friend, okay? He needs someone to help him. I'm on chapter 4. I'm gonna go eat something, so I'm kind of hungry, but low-key, it's not as, well, okay, not saying not as bad as I thought, but I just thought I really wasn't gonna be able to get into it, but kind of like it. I don't know. I like the character. I like, I don't want to say his name. I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I will update you with what's next. Changed positions. We're on my bed now. Alright, I'm on chapter 5. I just finished 4, and I really just have to say, first thought on Achilles. Love him. I didn't like him. Not like didn't like him, but like off first thoughts when Patroclus I don't know if he was jealous of him, envious because of like where he was as a prince and now he stands now, but I loved when he was like hiding from everyone. Achilles said like, my father wants to punish you, but he helped him come up with an excuse, and then they went to go play the instrument. Like, that was just really nice of Achilles, and I'm very here for that, helping this poor boy out. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm pretty sure, don't they like become like romantic together? I don't know if that's true, but I have like some things from this book that I know happens, or like I think I know that happens, so that might be one of them. I don't know. Right now it's just friendly, but every time the Patroclus like looks at Achilles, he's like gets these feelings, and he said it was like this first gleam of like feeling in himself when he was looking at Achilles, or when they made eye contact or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go read chapter 5, get back to you. I hope I end up like really involved with these characters. I feel like I already love these two. I don't know if I should feel bad for Patroclus. He literally killed someone, but I don't know if anyone else felt bad for him or if it's just me. Now I'm gonna read chapter 5. Okay, I'm not done with the chapter, but I just really need to say that Achilles made Patroclus his companion, and now they sleep in the same room, and Patroclus is like very, what's the word? I don't want to say like intrigued by him, but like his bad dreams like went away, because whenever he would have them, he would just like open his eyes and see Achilles, and I'm just really liking this right now. This is kind of like a stupid update, but I just needed to say that I found out that they're now roomies, and he was like, why did Achilles choose me? Like the small cursed little kid. Can't wait to really find out why he chose him, if there's a hidden reason. But yeah, that's all I got right now. Just need to tell you guys that that happened, and I kind of love it, like a lot. I'm very happy that Achilles has taken Patroclus under his little wing, because as I said, he needed a friend, and this is the friend that he's got, and I'm just really happy right now. That's all I got. I'm gonna go back. Okay, like, did his mom have to be that mean? Patroclus just met Achilles' mom, who's like the sea nymph, I think it's called. Kind of rude. I assumed she wasn't gonna like him, because no one likes this poor kid, but she said he would be dead soon enough. Rude, because Achilles is gonna be a god or something, and he's just sad, and he needs his friend Achilles to come and help him out, which I just got to the part where Achilles found him under a tree. I think he went to go sit. He went somewhere, but no one seems to like him except for Achilles. All right, goodbye. He kissed Achilles, got in trouble by his mother. They just didn't speak about it again. I wish they like conversed a little bit and kind of explained what just happened and why he kissed him. Like, there wasn't a lot of communication going on, but Achilles just left to go practice fighting or something. But I'm a little upset because I wish that they just conversed a bit. There's not a lot of talking going on. There's more actions and what, I keep forgetting his name, but there's a lot of like what he thinks and how he feels with Achilles, not really much of them speaking. My camera died, but I want to finish what I was saying. The author, she says like, yeah, they talk about this and they speak about this, but like the conversation isn't being had. Like, she just says like, yeah, they talk about everything before bed and stuff like that. I hope they talk a little bit more in the upcoming chapters. It's now chapter 8. I'm on page 67. I'll come back later with updates or reviews. I don't know. I'm not hating it like I thought I would, so that's good. I'm gonna charge this and I'll be back. Hello. Didn't read for a few hours because I was busy, but I'm reading now before bed, and I just got to the part where Achilles goes off and still can't say the name. He didn't want to stay where he was because he wanted to, I guess, be with Achilles. Like, I'm not totally sure, but he ended up running for hours, and eventually he stopped because he just like wasn't gonna make it, and he like had no food, shelter, like literally anything. And Achilles just happened to be there, so now they're like on some centaur's back or something. Like, I literally don't know, but of course Achilles was there to save the day. Just wanted to update because it's been a hot minute since I've read or updated you guys, so that's the part I'm at right now. I haven't gotten too far. I'm still on chapter 8 and page 74, so I'm hoping to get a little over 100 pages. Well, she does not like the camera right now. She's scared of it. I'll come back in a few or tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna try to get over 100 pages right now. All right. Goodbye. Hello guys. I didn't read a lot last night because I literally passed out, but I do have an update of what's going on and like my thoughts a little. Sorry, my hair is wet, just showered. But they're staying in this cave with the centaur named Chiron. These names are not for me. Chiron, I'm gonna call him Chiron. I feel like that's how you pronounce it. But they're with him, and honestly, I low-key love him because he's like the father he never had, teaching him all these new things. And I love that he's with Achilles. You know, they're just like in their own little world. And then Achilles asked him if he wanted to go back to the palace, and he was like, no. And he was like, me neither. So they're vibing. I think they're like 15 now, which is kind of fun. They're not like babies anymore. Sorry if you hear my dog drinking water very loudly. I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen next because like, what else can I do in this cave? So far, it's okay. I don't know. I'll have a better update next after the next chapter, but right now, I'm like iffy. I'm like, it's good, but like not that good. We'll see. I'm gonna keep going though. Okay, wait. So their first like kind of interaction was when Achilles was at the table like with other guys and Patroclus was alone, and he threw the fig at him and he caught it and they both ate the fig. It was like a really cute moment. Now Achilles is turning 16. Patroclus is going to the tree or whatever that the figs are on, the first of the season, to pick them for him for his 16th birthday, and Achilles doesn't know about this tree. So this is just a really cute moment that I felt like I needed to say. That's so cute because they love their figs. It sounds so stupid saying it out loud, but like in the book, the way she like writes it, like it just like, it's cute. I just had to say that. I like started smiling when I saw that he was going. Happy birthday, Achilles. All right, goodbye. Oh. Oh my god. That was a lot. Oh my god. Okay, so rewind. When he first met Achilles' mom, she can like watch them. I'm pretty sure it was right after, no, Patroclus kissed Achilles and Achilles like ran away and they didn't speak after that. I don't know if I said that. I probably did, but that happened. The mom like watches them, like the mom saw that. Like the mom could see. When the mom visits them at this like cave place, she told Achilles that she can't see them there. Like she can't, I don't know why, there's no explanation, she just can't see them. They went to bed and Achilles was telling Patroclus that his mom can't see them, and he was like, does that make you mad? And he was like, no, I like that. Well, along those lines, he was like basically asking like, she can't see us. Right after, he like ran over to the whatever bed thing that they're laying on to Achilles, and they like made out. It's just like the way that Patroclus like sees Achilles and like describes him, I guess, is just like really like beautiful. He like in love with him, and it's very blatant, like you can tell. I wish I could see what Achilles is like thinking of Patroclus, but clearly the same thing because they just did that. I was like reading it and I was like, holy shit. I'm like really happy that happened, but it's really early in the book. I feel like we're only 100 pages in, so I feel like what else could happen, you know? I knew there was like love between them, like I knew that was coming. I just didn't know when or like how it was, so I'm very much here for this. But then at the end, Achilles asked if he was sorry that they kissed, and he said, I'm not, and then Achilles said, I'm not either. A lot going on right now, so I'm gonna keep reading because I'm very interested. Okay, bye. So, big issue now going on. They were called back to the palace. Patroclus was like 9. His father took him to marry that girl, whatever, and it didn't work out. She's now been stolen from her place, and there's like a war. They're saying that the people who went to try to wed her, they are now sworn to help get her back, but also Achilles has to go because they want him to lead the war. So both of them might have to go, but I don't know. Seems fishy. Something's gonna happen. I feel like something tragic is gonna happen. It's like too good to be true. Someone's gonna find out about what's going on with them, or they're gonna be split apart, something. All right, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna go eat something and continue reading, and hopefully I get some juicy stuff that happened, because right now I feel like it's still giving me like, not background, but like we're kind of getting to like the juicy stuff. Like they're finally hooking up and in love, but now I feel like since a war is coming, something's gonna happen. I'm on page 120. I hope to get like halfway. I'm almost halfway. I'm hoping to get halfway through the book today and finish it either tomorrow or the next day. I'm gonna go eat and continue reading, and we'll see what happens. Like she really had to do us like that. Achilles' mom took him while they were sleeping, and they knew when they were coming back like they weren't gonna be protected anymore, which okay, but like she didn't have to do that. Like, get over it. I don't know why she's so like annoying. But I love the king. Love him a lot. He told him where Achilles was. They've got a bond and I love it. But I'm not here for the mom. Why is she so annoying? Let him be. Leave him alone, you know? You're your little see whatever world. Stay where you are. That's what I just read. I'm gonna stop for a little now. I have some stuff to do, but I'll update you guys when I continue reading again. This is how far I am. Not that far, but I mean, I read a good amount yesterday and today. But that's just my update for now. I'm not vibing with the mom at all. Oh my god. Okay. Patroclus found Achilles, but Achilles... Oh my god, this is like too much for me. I don't like completely understand what just happened because I get like so confused with some of the stuff that's happening, but I'm trying to comprehend. And I think Achilles' mom brought him to this palace so that he didn't have to go to war, and kind of like camouflaged him in there, made sure that they would keep him there so he didn't have to go to war. But what just happened was, I think, married to the princess, and she just said she was pregnant, and Patroclus ran out of the room. That's like a lot. I hope it's not true. Poor Patroclus, he's always going through it. But Achilles, like, why'd you have to sleep with her? Fishy again. But I'm gonna keep reading because I'm really interested, because I want to see what Achilles has to say about this. But I just need to say, like, what the fuck? Better not be having a kid with someone else. Let me, like, see Achilles' explanation, and let's see if I change my mind. Okay, I take back absolutely everything I said about Thetis, Achilles' mom, doing nice things for him. Oh, because she made him have sex with whatever the girl's name was, and promised Achilles that if he did, she would tell Patroclus where he was. So she didn't do that, but there was this one thing that I was just reading that was just really cute. Not cute, but like, I loved this little paragraph. Achilles was dancing with the princess girl before Patroclus saw him, and the princess was like, I think she's the princess. Sorry if I'm getting this totally wrong. I think she was hoping that Patroclus wouldn't notice that it's Achilles. He said, what had she thought would happen? I wondered when she had her women dance for me. Had she really thought I would not know him? I could recognize him by touch alone, by smell. I would know him by blind, by the way his breaths came and his feet struck the earth. I would know him in death and at the end of the world. He just loves him so much, but very betrayed right now. Honestly, Achilles had sex with her for Patroclus, but I'm not vibing with that. He should not have believed his mother, because his mother is a snake and I hate her. I feel really bad for Patroclus. I always will. I think I have a soft spot in my heart for him, but I just finished the last of this little paragraph, and Patroclus says he's not forgiving Achilles. Ooh, that's some tea. I have to leave soon. Getting my lashes taken off to get ready and go to that. I'll probably read a little before and see if I update you guys or not. Holy shit. Okay, I brought my book with me because I left a little early for getting my lashes off, and what did I do? I'm so confused. So Princess is getting sent away because she's not married, and to have the baby, because then she'd be looked down upon obviously if she had the baby and not married, whatever. She called him into her wherever she was and was calling him ugly, all these mean names, then started crying to him, and then they had sex after he was so hurt that Achilles had sex with her. I'm just like a little lost. See, I was team Patroclus for a hot minute, but right now I'm a little upset with him. There's probably a reasoning behind it that I'm not picking up on, but can't wait to see when Achilles finds out and what happens. A weird feeling he's not gonna care, but he should. Like, that's all I got. I have to get my lashes taken off. I will update you guys next time I read. I'm on chapter 14, page 150, so see you soon. Hi. I'm just like, my lashes, whatever. So basically, everyone knows that Achilles is not a girl, because Odysseus and Diomedes, I think, came to get people to come fight for their war, whatever. And I think they knew that Achilles was there as a girl. Something happened, and Achilles, like, took out a spear. Now they know. I have a feeling that they're gonna go, both of them, fight in the war. That's my prediction. Or they're just gonna force them to fight anyway. I wish I wasn't as confused as I am, but I'm confused. So there's this prophecy that I'm not really understanding. I probably sound so dumb. I just don't understand Greek mythology stuff. But, okay, so if he dies, he's either gonna become a god? I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I hope they explain it a little bit further, because I don't know. Think about Hector. I don't know. I just need to say that I am so confused. A little. I know that he's going to fight. I'm not sure of the outcome that could happen, because I don't get it. I don't get the prophecy. Can I Google this, or will it give it away? I might Google it. Hold on. Am I gonna ruin the book for myself? Okay. I think I hope what I read was not true, but we will see. The prophecy says that he will die at Troy. I don't know. Still lost. I might have just ruined it for myself, but I guess we'll just see. I'm gonna keep reading. Whatever. See you soon. Okay, remember when I said I didn't understand what was happening? I think I got it now. It took me way too long to figure this out, but they got back to the palace, and now Achilles is like needed for so much more, because he's gonna be bringing all the troops to war, and like he's the head, so he has to like do a lot of things right now. And then Patroclus is just really upset because he's just like thrown into like the back, which is really sad. Poor kid. I always feel bad for him. I don't know why. The prophecy is that he's gonna die in the war and turn into like I think he turns into a god. I'm so sorry if this is so wrong. I feel like I shouldn't be reading this for the reading vlog, because I'm the last person that should read about Greek mythology. But he's gonna die. His dad doesn't know, but his mother does, and then Achilles asks his mom to watch over Patroclus when he's dead, but she says no because she's a bitch. Pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, and it's very sad. And Patroclus literally just said, or he thought, like, he didn't care that the mom said she wouldn't look over him when Achilles is gone, because he said that he doesn't even want to live when he's gone. So tea again. Sorry if I've been sounding so dumb. I'm trying to like keep up with what's going on. It's a little difficult for me. I'm just gonna keep reading. That was just my update to let you guys know that I am up to date, I believe. Like, are you kidding? He's gonna marry someone else. Patroclus can't catch a break. No, that's kind of a joke. But and now he's marrying I think it's Agamemnon. Here I go with the names. Agamemnon Okay, marrying his daughter because we're in this like wind drought and they can't sail to Troy without the wind, and it's one of the goddesses or the gods or someone up there like doing it on purpose because they like offended her or something. He was like, I have a daughter, Achilles, you're gonna marry her, we're gonna make them happy, and we're gonna go. But like, come on, another marriage? What? What the hell? She was going up to Achilles and he was about to reach out for her hand or whatever, and the king, her father, kills her, just slices her. What? I didn't finish and I don't understand why, so I have to keep reading. Not what I expected. I just went on a whole rant of him getting married and he's probably not. She's dead. So it's not gonna happen. But I have to keep going because I need to see, like, why did he just do that? Achilles is sad, as he should be, because he just watched her die and literally got blood on him. That was like a lot. Like, why did they kill her? I mean, obviously for wind, but like that was his daughter. That's far. Okay, low-key take back what I said about Achilles not being able to kill people. They just got to Troy and he just threw a spear and killed someone. And now they're fighting. Achilles like kind of going ham. I'm chapter 20. I'm getting there. I'm not sure if the rest of the book is just gonna be the war and then what happens at the end. Like, I guess since this whole vlog is spoilers, can I say that I know that Achilles dies? I'm pretty sure he's the one that dies, but I don't know if he is. That's what I read on Google. Not about this book. I read it about just like the normal prophecy thing that I Googled. I don't know. If it does, poor Patroclus. Those are just my thoughts right now. I'm gonna keep reading. Okay. They get war prizes like after, I think that's what they're called, but like after they get prizes and stuff. One of them was a girl, Agamemnon. He was gonna go for the girl. Patroclus looked at Achilles, was like, no, you take her. Like, to save her from getting basically raped. He just saved her from being used as a war prize, which is sick. Aww. Not all because she's scared that she's literally gonna get raped or killed basically, but she didn't believe him that he was gonna help her, and he kissed Patroclus and she was like, okay, I believe you. I'm gonna keep reading. It's the next day. Just got back from the gym. I did read a bit last night. The only issue is I forgot what I read because I literally basically fell asleep reading. Okay, so the war's been going on for I think 4 years now. Everyone's like tired of it. They're like, nothing's happening. And Patroclus is now helping, I guess it's like a kind of like a doctor, which is kind of nice because when he was in like the cave place with the centaur guy, he was teaching him medicine and he was interested in that. So at least he has something going for him. Also, I think his friend, the girl that I said is friends with him, I think her name is Base. Started the beach. She kissed him, Patroclus. He was like, no. And she was like, do you ever want kids? And she basically told him like, if you want kids, like we can have kids. So that was tea. There was a plague going on. Yeah. They got suspicious and they were like, it's probably a god doing that. Achilles went to ask his mom if he was right, and they were right. So a god is now bringing a plague among all of them, which is not good. So that's exactly where I am. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. Okay, so gradually I said about the war going on for 4 years. They've been there for 10 years, not 4, which is a little sketchy. I don't like that. I don't know what happened between those 10 years. I don't know. Okay, I just had to say that. It's not been 4, it's been 10. Remember the last clip or the one before that where I said, oh yeah, she said that Patroclus can have her babies and all this stuff? Well, Achilles was some big hotshot in front of whatever his name is, the king. Basically the plague is because Apollo is all mad. So he's like, bring her back and the plague will stop. Basically the king says, okay, give me that girl. And Achilles won't stop it. That's a little bit of a betrayal. He's like, I can't do anything about this, basically. I think Patroclus is a little betrayed and mad at him. I just feel so bad. That poor girl. I hate this part of like this time period reading about that. It just makes me literally sick to my stomach. I feel like Patroclus is so in the background, like nothing's really happening to him. I feel like he's just like watching everything happen. He's not very like, he's not like in it. Okay, I don't know. That's just a thought I have. Goodbye. Basically, what I'm understanding, Patroclus went to the tent to tell Agamemnon, whatever, the king, that Achilles gave him the girl because if he rapes her or whatever, it's still Achilles' war prize. So technically, if he does that, Achilles can kill him. And Patroclus warned him about that, which is also betraying Achilles, but he's saving his friend. Good for Patroclus. I don't know why he slit his wrist, but good for him. I feel like it's not that he didn't want Achilles to kill the king. I feel like it was just because of how Achilles was going about it. Like he was letting this man rape their friend. That's my thoughts. I just finished chapter 26. Achilles was mad at him, but like he said, like, you're a better man than I and all this. Achilles was like, you haven't heard the rest of what I've done. So Morty is coming. Achilles was like, he was saying all he has right now is his reputation or whatever, his stance, but like honestly I think he's getting too much pride. Okay, so right now the people of Troy are attacking, like pushing down the wall and attacking them, and Achilles refuses to help them because Achilles is waiting for Agamemnon, I think, to apologize, which he's not gonna do. They're saying to Patroclus, can you please beg Achilles to come help us because everyone's dying? And all I have to say is I wish he didn't accept this prophecy, and I wish he was just like, no, I don't need this, I'm gonna stay with my man. And they could have just done that, but they're in way too deep. Achilles was not having it, telling him, no, I'm not going to fight, like it's not happening, they all don't respect me, whatever. And Patroclus is like, just give me your armor, I'll go and just scare them all away, they'll know that you're better than them and they'll bow down, like all of this stuff. And I'm over here like, you cannot go out there. Achilles told him, as long as you stay in the chariot, let them go in front of you and all this, like fine, but like this seems like a really bad idea. Doesn't seem like he should be doing this. Why would Achilles let Patroclus just go do this? He could do it himself. Achilles is being very stubborn and I'm not here for it. I'm very upset. All right, I guess we'll see what happens. I feel like something's gonna happen very bad. I'm not gonna be happy. So Patroclus has just, I don't know, something came onto him and he just like, I guess, embodied Achilles and he's fighting now and he just killed someone. Something bad's gonna happen. He should not be fighting. He should be in the chariot and he should not be like on the ground thinking he's Achilles, because he's not. I don't like this. I think Achilles should have gone. I think that this is very wrong. Oh, okay. I'm stressed. Hold on, did Achilles just die? Not Achilles, I meant Patroclus. Oh my god, did he just die? Hold on. This is too much. Patroclus should not be dead because Achilles should not have let him go. And you know what? Whatever her name is, Breezes, whatever, however you say it, she's right. Because she came in and she's yelling at him, saying that you sent him out to his death and that he fought to save you and your reputation because he could not bear to see you suffer. And she's saying you never deserved him, you only care for yourself, I don't know why he ever loved you. Low-key, she's spitting facts like all around right now. I'm just like, I'm very mad right now. I did tear up a little. I'm just gonna keep reading. I don't know if anything else is gonna come about, but I do have a few pages left. We'll see what happens. I think Achilles just died. Said he smiles as his face strikes the earth. They are like figuring out where to put the tomb, and all of a sudden someone says, I've come to take my father's place, and it's his son. He's 12? Oh my god, can they stop being so young? Oh my god, he's telling them don't bury them together. Alright, so he calls in the girl, I still don't know how to pronounce her name, Breezes or whatever, asking her about her time with the kid, whatever, just asking her stuff. And she tries to kill him, but she doesn't succeed, and she runs into the water, and then he throws a spear at her and she's dead. So now all three of them are dead. That's like a lot of death in the past 20 minutes. Can I also say that I hate his son? He is so rude. Makes sense because his Achilles' mom raised him and she is just literally the devil. I'm gonna finish this and then we'll collect my thoughts on everything. At least they ended up together somehow. Okay, this book. I'm just reflecting right now. Being that it's Greek mythology, I don't know anything about it. I didn't understand many of the names. Like, I still understood what happened and what was going on, aside from not understanding the terminology used and like that kind of stuff, which was nice because I know if people are hesitant to read this like I was because it's Greek mythology and I literally don't know that. So I will say, if it wasn't hyped up of a book and people weren't saying that the ending broke them, I think I would never pick this up. I wouldn't even bother reading it. Beautifully written book. Love the way she described things. Like, I feel like it was less speaking between people and more descriptions of what he saw and what was going on, and I feel like those descriptions were just really beautifully written. I don't know if anyone can agree with me, but I love the way she wrote it. It's a good book. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's definitely not an ending that you would get in any other book. I feel like I predicted that Achilles was gonna die first because of the prophecy or whatever. I didn't think they were gonna end up together. I didn't think anyone was gonna put them next to each other, but I'm glad that the mom did. That's kind of like a full circle moment. I will say my least favorite character was, what's his name? Agamemnon or something. He was just so mean all the time and I just hated him. And my favorite character was a centaur. I forgot his name. Chiron or something. Loved him. It's crazy that they spent so many years together, but it feels like in this book, it wasn't from when they were like, what, 9 years old to like almost 30, because you don't really get like those in-betweens. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna rate it a 5 out of 5. I'm not gonna rate it a 4 out of 5. It's just for personal preference. Story was beautiful, but I just don't like these kinds of books. I don't like what it's about. So for me, it's a 3 out of 5. And that's honestly, I feel like pretty good. I just took 2 points off from what I just said. Like, it's just not for me, but it's a great book. I cannot believe I just read that. I literally have been pushing it off for so long. I always said like, I'm not reading it. I also want to apologize if I was like very slow and a little bit dumb reading this book. I understood the storyline and what was going on and that I could connect to, but other than that, it was hard for me to understand some stuff. Thank you guys for recommending this book, and if you were one of the people who chose for me to read this, I'm gonna do a few other reading vlogs. I have a few books that I'm gonna do. That's if you guys like this. If you don't like it, I'm not gonna do a reading vlog. I'm just gonna continue doing like what I read in a month and that kind of stuff, but this was my first take at a reading vlog. It was fun. It honestly got me to read quicker than usual because I was like vlogging it. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me in the future, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one. Bye!